Hey everybody, it is late night and I'm actually trying to make a little video today explaining what is romantic love, really, because a lot of people don't know what it is or how it works. Is it spiritual? Is it physical? Is it survival? Is it evolution? Is it reproduction? Is it caring for somebody? It's none of those. Well, it kind of is. You'll see what I mean. But here's what it's not for sure. It's not caring for somebody, and it's not sacrificing part of your life for them or all of yourself for them. Those are actually, like, what am I trying to say? Those are like what is provoked by love. Now, love is actually something else. It is knowledge. Giving another person knowledge of who you really are. So if you don't know, every person has 4 parts to them, technically 5, though the 5th one isn't something you can even comprehend. But, so the person is physical, aka the physical body itself, mental, which is like our thoughts, and our reasoning, our logical processes in our mind. After that, it's going to be emotional, which is like our emotions, and finally it's our spirituality, which is probably the hardest one to explain, but it's probably like your individuality and your like intuition and instincts and sort of like connection to the world, I'd say, even, like, yeah, something like that. Maybe even like directional energy and guidance and stuff like that. Maybe your past experiences. But anyways, so those 4 parts of you are what you are. Again, love is showing another person who you really are and all of yourself. So if you're, in daily life, and I'm talking about romantic love, obviously. So if you are in daily life, thinking that it's an egoic thing to want to be in love or to have a relationship or something like that, then you are actually wrong. Some people say love is, air. Love is what we're made of. There is no other kind of love. Well, that's probably a mindset. That's not exactly a truth. We're made of the 4 parts, but love itself is not just spiritual, it's not just physical, it's not just emotional, and it's not just mental. It is, in fact, a combination of the 4. So yeah, I talked about how it's not egoic, it's not a bad thing to love. Now, let's see, what else was I going to say? I was going to say that... Alright, yeah, so generally in day-to-day life, you don't really show any of yourself to a person, right? Because, you don't really show your body in public, you wear clothes. And then there is the mental side, like your thoughts, your little dirty mental secrets. You don't really reveal that. You keep it to yourself, generally. Emotions, you might be sad or you might be happy and you want to wear a mask. Or maybe being around that person that you're loving is making you feel a certain way. So you are emotionally trying to reveal yourself to them. You see, it comes down to knowledge. And spirituality, well, that kind of takes on its own thing. That's like probably on a level that you can't see, right? Because the physical you can see, the spiritual you can't see. Emotions you can feel in thoughts. But the real order is spiritual, emotional, mental, physical. But anyway, so let the spirituality do its own thing. But those are the 4 parts of you, and how falling in love is actually just showing another person who you are and all of yourself. It's revealing your secrets, what's hidden about you. That's all love is, and that is what provokes in the in you and the other person the feeling. And also in you might come feelings to want to care for them, help them, and things like that, which I talked about earlier in this video. Um, and the final thing that I was going to talk about was going to be how, yeah, it is comprising all four parts of itself. So when you're in love, you're actually not just in the physical in love, you're also mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Is what true love is, I guess. I don't know if you can be partially here, but it comes and goes. But like in that sense, like we all have connections with each other. We're not all one in the sense of like, you know, I'm you, you're me, we're extensions of each other, but we are all one in the sense but we are able to interact and have relationships and stuff like that. But you see, so it's not egoic to be in love, because you should know that it's just revealing yourself to another person. Life is fundamentally based on information, right? So think about it. You reveal information, or you have information about something, or you don't. We're constantly learning new things in day-to-day life. Like today, if you went for a walk, you discovered what was outside at that time. And you're at the same time don't know stuff. Like you don't know what's happening on the other side of the wall of you. So we all have relationships with each other. We don't know things, know this, that. We even have a relationship with the universe. The universe itself reveals, like I just said, things to us, but also holds stuff back from us. But that's all I really had to say. Love is showing the other person all of who you are.